clearly one of the biggest moments in politics, Chris, in quite some time. I am told that he is not dropping out. If you take that at face value, what is before Joe Biden right now? What is before the Democratic Party right now?
Well, what would they? I mean, I hate to be that way, but what would they say? Would they say, Blake, you know, now that you mention it, we're get the hook, we're done. The reality is there was a reservoir of anxiety among Democrats. It was a little bit more than a year ago that Joe Biden was on stage at the Air Force Academy's graduation, and he tripped over a sandbag and he fell down, and it was horrifying.
Right.
It was a panic moment for the whole country. Our commander-in-chief had just face planted up there, and for a year, Democrats have been doing this dance where they say, this seems bad, this seems bad, this seems bad. And then they go, the Her report. We can think of other instances along the way where Democrats have talked themselves back into this is okay. What changed last night was the magnitude of the moment. We didn't see anything from Joe Biden we haven't seen from Joe Biden before, but the setting in which it happened created a permission structure for influential Democrats to say, and the dam broke, and all these
dam broke, yeah.
And so now all these people said it. Now, can Biden put it back together and prevent this from being basically pushed out? Maybe, but now we have to very honestly say maybe not.
The OMG factor is real from some of the conversations that I've had. I'm wondering what you're hearing.
Yeah, absolutely an OMG factor. And I think a question from Republicans and also some Democrats as to whether a second debate in September actually happens.
Yeah.
There is a real question as to why the campaign let him go out in this setting if he supposedly had a cold. And also, if he had a cold, why didn't you say something before and leak it in the middle of the debate? I don't know. Maybe there was some strategy behind it. We'll see. But right now, I think the question is, what about the second debate? Because Biden's locked into that. If he doesn't show up, that's going to be perceived as a sign of weakness.
So Democrats last night, there was obviously a lot of the panic in what we're hearing today. But then we also, Scott, heard from Gavin Newsom, who is a surrogate for President Biden, and he basically told Democrats, you know what? Stop it. Cut it out right now. You got to fall in line. Here was Gavin Newsom last night. I'll get your reaction on the other side.
The more time we start having these conversations go down these rabbit holes, it's unhelpful to our democracy, our fate and future of this country.
You can't even have the debate. I mean, I've heard Democrats say Republicans fall in line behind Trump, and they are horrible for doing so. Gavin Newsom's saying the same thing. We can't even have the debate right now. Fall in line.
Well, but that's Gavin Newsom's opinion. There's a lot of debate going on. As I said earlier to you, I've been on the phone with donors and Democratic operatives from around the country who I find very reliable. There are two camps in the Democratic Party. Hey, we got to get Joe Biden out. And then the other half of my conversations have been, you know, everybody breathe, everybody exhale. Let's figure out what the polling is going to say, and let's really look and analyze his performance, which was a low-energy performance. You know, Biden's been inconsistent at best, and that is, in my conversations with him at Morehouse College, the State of the Union, you have this high-energy, really sharp 81-year-old who gives you confidence he can lead the country. And then you have the debate last night, which was horrifying.
So let me ask you this, because I have seen a million articles about what a second Donald Trump term could look like. It's not a day goes by where we're reporting on possible Trump policy. I have yet to see it with President Biden. And the reality is he's 81. He would be 86 if he's reelected. And is that what we're going to get going forward, Scott? What you just outlined, good on one night, bad on the other, as someone in his 80s.
But the question is, can he get elected? It's not whether he can govern, because the last 4 years he's demonstrated he can govern, and with the support of several others, like any other president, he can certainly govern. Here, can he get elected? 50 million people watched that debate last night, right?
Yeah.
That's a lot of people to change if you're going to run from that perception and that big moment. And he's got to do the second debate, too, by the way.
We should say that some news just broke while we were talking. The New York Times editorial board just did a House editorial calling on Biden to drop out of the
So we just showed some of those headlines.
Those were the columnists.
Correct, the columnists. And you're saying...
This is the New York Times.
This is the actual New York Times editorial board said it's time to go.
Thank you, sir, for that. I want to... Congressman Glenn Ivey is out there in a second, and I'm going to get to the congressman in a second. First, though, to you, Lauren. Nikki Haley said this earlier this year, and I'll get your reaction on the other side.
And let me tell you, if we go and elect President Biden, that is a vote for President Kamala Harris all day long.
Is she she right there? Morgan
Maybe
Ortega's
not
friend of the
right
show, by
now,
the way.
but eventually, yes, because it's unimaginable that Biden can continue in this way for 4 years.
Thank you for watching, and make sure you go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.